inspired you to be an interior designer?
It was actually my grandfather. So we have a family cabin in Montana, and he's always been really into antiques and that old kind of Americana style. And so I grew up with him going to a lot of antique stores, and he built a secret basement for the kids. And there was like this old time bar and a pool table and like little secret special rooms and stuff. He kind of grew up in an era where it wasn't really socially acceptable for straight guys to be in the interior design society, or in that world a little bit. So he was doing other things, but he always had that interest. And so I think I kind of get it from him for that spark.
The support to change careers, or how did you feel supported in that endeavor?
I am very fortunate to have a lot of people who have supported me. My number one support has been my husband. He is the one who gave me the confidence to quit my previous career, to take the time off to find myself, and allow me that space. And I'm extremely grateful for him. Another support has always been my mother. She has always encouraged me to find what I love in this world and to carve out your space. My previous career was in education. It's what I went to college for, and I had a wonderful career in that that just kind of needed to sunset. I was just kind of over it. I wanted to get out of there before I got burnt out. I was fortunate enough to be able to take a couple of years off and just kind of find myself in what I wanted to do. And I read an article that said, when you're trying to find what you want to do, think about what do you think about when you go to bed? And that is kind of what will inspire you. And I constantly think about, furniture and moving things around and creating beautiful spaces, and like, okay, what accessory can I get for here? And so I thought, well, maybe I could turn this into a career. And so I was just...
Recently moved to Nest, your firm just moved to Nest. How has that been going, working in a collaborative space?
It's been amazing. Getting out of the house and being in such an inspirational space that just has so many tools at my disposal has been phenomenal. It also has helped me stay focused on the business, and being able to separate work from home. And it's just really fun to see the people coming and going in the space, as well as the other designers and staff at Nest. It's just a great community to be a part of. So one really good thing that Heritage and Stephanie has done in particular is setting up the community and getting connected to the resources here in Portland that you would need to know as a designer, because you don't need to have all of the answers. You just need to know where to look. Another goal that I have is to kind of step out of my comfort zone and being more inward and opening up to the community, showing this world that I'm creating, and exploring that process so that people can see the learning experience that I'm still going through with this, and sharing that with all of you.
Are you going to be sharing that on Instagram? Should we be looking forward to seeing you on Instagram more? That is another goal of mine, is to work on my marketing and to start to have more of an online presence. What advice do you have for the person who hates going back to work on Monday?
Think about why you hate that, and think about what you can do that you're good at, that you enjoy doing, that's going to solve that problem, that's going to make that go away. Work doesn't have to be a chore. It can be work. It's going to have ups and downs, but you need to find something that fills your soul, fills your heart, that you want to make your mark on the world, not just another job. Aspect that has been really helpful for me is just the friends group that I've made along the way. I've been very fortunate enough at Heritage to find a community. We have our group, and we call it our Heritage 5, and we still communicate today, and We've traveled together, we've set goals together, we meet every other week to keep each other accountable. And don't think that you have to do this alone. Find your community, find your support group, and that will be a huge help for you. I do have a goal that I want to be published, and I'm working on a couple of projects right now that I'm angling to get into some magazines. I'm also going to be submitting some of my designs for the IDS awards this year, and so I'm excited to put my work out there. It can be intimidating because you're being judged and critiqued on your work, and it's both exciting and scary all at the same time. And we have both worked very hard, respectively, to get where we are today. And I think that we have made some really good choices and been really intentional with our lives and with our goals to get to where we are today. I really enjoy seeing people coming into their new spaces and seeing them come into their own. Being able to relax and have them be truly themselves in their own space brings me so much joy. A big dream of mine has always been to have a published book of my work. So that is just kind of an overarching goal. That would be a really nice cherry on top for me.